Kelly Vaughn is live in the next weather tracker. Kelly, you were live in the weather tracker last night. So how are the roads compared tonight compared to last night?
The roads are much better than they are last night. They're much drier, especially those main roads, those surface areas, those surface roads, definitely slushy and icier in some spots. And we're going to go check those out in just a few minutes. But first, we wanted to show you something really, really dangerous. We know there are power outages here, so we just want to show you how dangerous these intersections can be. We're on 7 Mile right now, approaching Beck Road. If Chris, who's behind the wheel, didn't know the road so well, he wouldn't have known that this is a light. This is an intersection. You can't see. It looks brighter on the camera than it does in real life. People have just been plowing through these. If you don't know the roads well, these traffic lights are barely visible. So this is just something really to keep an eye out for, because in some areas there's power and then all of a sudden there's no power. And we've been used to that. We've been doing this all day, all yesterday, but this one in particular really caught us off guard. So just something to be very cautious about, because even when you think you know an area, you can sometimes forget. So be extra cautious if you're on the roads at night. And along with being cautious on the road, earlier today we caught up with a tree cutting crew, and they said you also have to be cautious of downed trees. When the crew of TrueCut Tree Service heard about the incoming ice storm, they instantly thought of all the untrimmed trees in the area.
Leaning towards houses, then we're getting this westward wind. Yeah, so all we can think about is, what day are we going to stop working?
Sean Minton and the rest of the team have worked almost non-stop since yesterday's storm, and that chilly work will continue through the weekend.
Is it cold out here? No, it's not.
The crew worked to clear this tree from a home in Northville, limb by icy limb. Frank Minkowski, the owner of TrueCut Tree Service, says trees can be 2 to 3 times heavier than normal when weighed down with hundreds of pounds of ice.
Trees should still fall, stay out from underneath weighed down trees covered in ice.
Another big danger, downed electrical wires.
The whole area, when the ground's saturated, can be live and potentially electrocute you from many feet away from the actual wire.
Along with the physical danger, downed trees can hurt emotionally. Trees can feel irreplaceable, especially ones that are decades old.
We just left the house and a big portion of a maple tree came down on the neighbor's house, and the guy that lost the portion of the tree was so upset because it was the only thing shading his porch.
Now they say no matter how much you love your tree, if it's close to your house, it's close enough to do damage, and they say it's better just to trim the trees now before a big storm. You have to take down the whole tree. We'll give you one more look here at just this intersection and how dangerous it can be as we're approaching it one more time at 7 Mile and Beck Road. But stick with us though, because in just a few minutes we're going to be going on to some of those surface streets we talked about, checking out the road temperatures and seeing if there's any of those icy conditions that we've been monitoring. But for now, reporting from the Next Weather Lab, Kelly Vaughn with CBS News Detroit.
Yeah, we want to see how they're doing as it gets colder tonight. We'll check back in with you in a bit. Thanks, Kelly.